Hello everybody, welcome to a video where I'm going to be doing some r/custom magic bingo. If you don't know, custom magic is kind of infamous for poor design for many reasons, so I thought it would be kind of cool if I did a bingo of it. So what we have on the bingo board here, we got Hybrid Mana, basically useless card, anime/tabletop RPG OC, extremely specific random with keywords, 3+ subtypes, spelling errors, miserable play patterns, tried to make the card immune to interaction and failed, new keyword. And then they'll supposed to be badass, but actually sucks. Way too OP card, which might as well be a free slot. Color Pride Brick, which also might as well be a free space. Win the game, lose the game. Overly convoluted card, way too much text. I recognize the art, not using magic templating. Card that does not, the ship just doesn't work. Phyrexian mana, only works in Commander. 4 mana errors, power punctuation, land that shit or tap it doesn't. Alright, we're just gonna, I'm sorting by new here, and I scrolled down a little bit because I've already seen some of these. So we're gonna start with this one. Card damage fire, gain not much life. Okay, that's called lifelink, buddy. Um, Dice. I mean, there's more broken cards than that, so I'll let that one slide. Oh my lord. To do the exile. What is this? I don't even know what to think about this cycle of lands. They're fetchable, so they should probably enter tap. I'm gonna be real. Well, actually, tap them. No, they're fine. What is this? Centaur? Oh, 3+ subtypes. That's our first one. Mimir's Magnum Opus. You can't cast creature spells. Never shuffle lane for mana. Add additional. It adds an additional 2 blue. I guess that's technically correct. Oh, improper punctuation. There's no periods in the sentences. Where is the improper punctuation? Here it is. You may look at top card of any player's library at any time. You cast spells on top of your opponent's libraries. I'm gonna count that as miserable play pattern, so I'm gonna be real. That sounds awful. That sounds awful. Also, I just want to make clear this is for entertainment purposes. I'm not trying to be like, oh, these guys are terrible. It's just we're riffing on some funnies. Relive, that's a new keyword. What is Spanish player create a cash token. It's a treasure on your turn. Has one tap sack draw card on opponents. Um, oh, this is an unset. Okay, well I'm not gonna judge the unset though, but I will count the new keyword. Hollowed Gravesite. Well, I recognize that art. Oh, I actually I recognize this art, but that's too free. I'm not gonna count that. Creatures you control have when this creature dies. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control, then put a finality counter on it. A thing the next end step sacrifice. Okay, so it's Underworld Breach. Um, I guess it's not like terrible. Yeah. Well, Storm the Castle. This is just. I mean, this is a worse Secure the Waste. I guess it's instant. Is Secure the Waste an instant? Whatever, it's fine. Gerard the Kingslayer. Um, I feel like I should recognize this art, but I don't, so I'm not going to mark that down. Vigilant Strikes for Commanders, card exclusive for Commander. It's +3/+3. Use Commander on the battlefield under the opponent's control. Commander you don't control, leave battlefield, draw a card. Yes, this is okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Feed on Fear. Enchant creature. Remember, creature dies, put a +6 counter on enchanted creature. Power 6. That's actually kind of neat. Yeah, Never Ending Dream. It's always your turn. You may that just okay. I'm gonna go ahead and mark off card that does not function within the rules for that one. Nagor Yuki, Lingering Snow. That's a Guilty Gear character, but I do not recognize that art, so I'm not gonna count that. Indestructible Vigilance. Let's block Fable. Attacks on. Don't strike till turn. That is a extremely specific ability. I'm going to count that as overly specific hate, or whatever it was called. Yeah, double strike hate is never something I thought I would see. Okay, I recognize that art. 2 League of Legends characters. I gotta mark that. Everest the Void, Eldrazi Avatar, the Void. Double that. Menace. whatever. Gains vanishing X for X is toughness. I would count that down for miserable play patterns. Random with keywords though. I will count that. Temporal intervention. The top 3 cards of target player's library phase out. What? Okay, I don't even know what that does. That does not function in the rules, but I've already marked that down. Yeah, God, Cow, Blood Tyrant. Each player's instep. That player discards 2 cards, then draws a card. Each nominated card you own is on the battlefield as madness. Okay, we're gonna go for way too OP card for this one. Elected Adventure Renown. This because I actually kind of like that design, so we're just gonna go past that. Don Alabanksa, the Tailor. Haste War 2. Good cost. What? Okay, hold on. The equip cost of equipments you control cost 1 less to activate for each modified creature you control, with power greater than its toughness. Every attacking game 1 life for each attacking modified creature you control, with toughness greater than its power. Okay, I'm gonna overly convoluted card. I had to reread that like twice. Questionable Beast. Green XX. Vigilance Death when the battlefield deals damage equal to its power of X target creatures, planeswalkers, or battles. If no damage is dealt this way, return it to its hand. I don't really know what the mechanic behind this is, or I don't really know what the idea behind this is. So it's kind of like a board wipe, where because it's Death Touch, right? So if I pay 3 mana, I guarantee kill one thing, and then I have a 2/4, so I get a 2 for 1. But I guess it's like you can't play it on an empty. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Oh, we're compelled duel. This one also has an old frame. Put a dual counter on target creature. If it forces the dual counter on it, would deal damage to your opponent control other than the enchanted creature. Prevent half that damage, round it up. Whenever enchanted creature blocks a creature with that dual counter or deals combat damage to a player. Well, hold on. First of all, this doesn't say enchant creature on it, which it needs to say. So I think how this is supposed to work is you enchant a creature you control, even though it doesn't say that. We're going to assume it does for the sake of the argument. And then you duel another creature. And then if it's sourced with a dual counter, so if whatever you put the dual counter on it would damage you, or something other than that, it prevents half the damage. Okay, I'm going to mark this down as basically useless card. Because I mean, like, it's an aura, so it's 3 mana. You can also play 2 mana for a pacify, or 1 mana for a swift reconfiguration. And neither of those cards are good either. Golgari Autonomy. Autotomy. Yeah. Okay. If a non-token I'm going to presume that that is intentional. If a non-token creature you control would die, put a -1/- counter on it instead. When you do create a token, that's a copy of that creature, except it's 0/0 and not legendary. This is kind of a neat effect. I mean, it doesn't really have any of these things on it, so I'll select Arachnotron, Flash, Reach, Tube, Moon, Demon Spider. That's a type combination if I ever seen one. In his battlefield deals damage to limited resources. Yeah. Astral Dreadnought. Demon Horde. As long as Astral Dreadnought is tapped. Counter it. Okay. I could count that down for miserable play patterns. Scout target plus library. Okay, so it's reverse cascade. Oh no, it's just sort of stuff and nonsense. Okay, I should put unfinished card. I don't even know what to say. Counter. Okay, greater counter spell. I've seen this one. This is actually kind of neato burrito going past it. British progress, buyback, proliferate madness. Um, I'm gonna count that as if you don't have color pipe break already, blue madness. That's color pipe break. Good. Like we're getting like a checkerboard here. Honestly, I thought we'd have hybrid mana way long ago. X defense counters on it. X cannot be 0. Well, I count this as improper formatting because that's not what battles look like. But I'll let it slide until I see the rest of the card. Damage like creature control. Was supposed to counters on that creature. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mark down improper formatting, or yeah, I'm gonna say formatting errors because that is not how battles are supposed to be formatted. Um, Komodo of Commotion. I'm gonna mark that down for name was supposed to be badass, but actually sucks. Um, Even though it's kind of funny. At the beginning of your upkeep, turn over. That's not how you say that. Each other non-land permanent. Um, this is also miserable play patterns. I should have put miserable play patterns like and 8 different things. That would make this way easier. Um, or it's the Taken King. Okay, well now I can actually mark this down because I think this is supposed to be funny, but now okay, I'm actually gonna mark that down. You have been absolved, Grex Komodo of Commotion. This is this one that has the name that also 3+ subtypes. Creatures with taken counters on them are taken in addition to oh that's the subtype taken. Take creatures you control. Okay, well that's miserable play patterns. It's just 3 mana to steal anything you want, and then it's just a 2+2+2. Yeah, that's gonna be really fun. Spin, tap X, non-land permanent strike player controls. What? We are like so close to a bingo, like everywhere. Goodness gracious. Um, okay. Son of the Night, text. I mean, that's just kind of a whatever card. Would cause you to make a choice to investigate. I ain't reading all that. Bolt the bird, bolt to bird, or Bolton bird. That's actually pretty funny. I like that. Name a color mana. Just don't card your library face up. If the card you exiled includes the color mana you named its color identity, you gain 2 life. Repeats the process with the same color name. It's process more times than 17 life. That's kind of a neat white card draw. Because if you hit a land, it's over. Never put makes a mistake. Forgets a trigger, misreads a card. Critical order sets for phases, etc. Choose one. Add white, black. Yeah, that's miserable play patterns. Expandable troops. Suspicious. Good. How hard is it to get hybrid or Phyrexian mana? Goodness. Hit that slumbers. Races. I'm gonna skip that. Well, hold up. This could be content. Plasma. Choose a race. You can have a race as a second commander. Your first one is a rogue paladin, druid, barbarian. Okay. Do I already have exclusive for commander? Tap target creature's rolls a d20. If they roll a 13 or lower, tap that creature and put a stun counter on it. Warforge. Yeah, I guess I could count this as anime slash TTRPG, but I don't think that's true. Anime cards. Flash, Wither. Target spell, turn that card to battlefield. That's not how that works. You cannot return spells to the battlefield. Okay, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I really thought we would have seen. Okay, please tell me it just says win the game on it. Please. Okay, can I mark that down as way too much text? I'm gonna say that's way too much text. Not using magic templating. Well, like also kind of use it though. Come on, I want a clean win. Um, I didn't read all that. Battlefield until turn you may play cards and cast spells from our opponent's last hand. That's actually kind of neat, but future sacrifice. Yeah, future power. Okay, what am I still looking for? Hybrid mana. Anime slash TTRPG of C spelling errors. Try to make it interaction failed when the game lose the game. Not using active playing. Phyrexian mana land that shouldn't tap. How hard is it to find someone that's using hybrid mana or Phyrexian mana? I feel like I see it all the time here, but today it's just not happening. Okay, I'm marking that off. Not using magic templating because that's not correct. No, that's formatting, not templating. No. Win the game. There we go. That says win the game on it. There we go. We got to go. Holy crap. I didn't even read this card. What is this effect? What is this effect? Beginning your instant control, you win the game. That is a single vampire hex mage and it's over. What the heck? What the heck? There are way better ways to do an effect like this. It's just like you deal 20 damage, you win. I mean, I guess that's how the game normally works. I mean, because like, what's even the point though? Because this effect is this the first ability on this card is going to be enough to kill you, usually. And if your side has 20 life, that's how much another player has. They're playing commander, I guess it's 40, but like, I guess in multiplayer this card is crazy. It's like 5 mana win the game. And also, this is the beginning. Okay, pro tip for all you custom magic creators out there: if you're going to have a enchantment or artifact of creature that says you win the game on it, make sure it's on your upkeep, please. Um, because especially if it like doesn't have flash, because in this case, the problem here is that this dodges all sorcery speed removal. So if let's say you kill this, right, and you win that turn, your opponents have to have an instant that can kill it, and it does not give them any time to respond. But yeah, okay, so that was r/custom magic bingo. We kind of got stuck real hard towards the end. Um, I might redo not use magic templating because I didn't really see that. And also I'm gonna get rid of spelling errors too, for if I ever do this again, because I don't want to read every card like scrounging around for random spelling errors. Other than that, I think it was pretty neat. So thank you all for watching. If you all like this, I would do it again. Bye bye.